If you have all of the sourdough bread you need and are wondering what exactly to do with that extra sourdough or the sourdough discard, I have the recipe for you today. It's sourdough pancakes. These pancakes are so easy to make. They cook up nice and fluffy. They have that sourdough flavor that you love. Let me show you how to make them. First, we'll add the dry ingredients to the bowl. Take 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And then use a whisk and whisk that together. Then we'll add in the wet ingredients. So take 1.5 cups of milk, this is 2% milk, 1 cup of sourdough starter. Now this does not have to be bubbly and active. It can be already spent starter that does not have those bubbles needed to bake bread. It's still gonna give that delicious flavor. Then add in 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and then 1 large egg. But before you just add the egg into the batter, go ahead and whisk it just to break up that yolk so it mixes in more easily. Use a whisk and whisk together the ingredients. It's okay if there's a few little lumps of flour still. That will all bake out when you put them on the skillet. It's important with pancakes not to over mix them because then the pancakes won't be as soft as they can be. So just whisk just until they're combined. Then I like to take a spatula and just make sure I got all of that flour added in. Then it's time to get your skillet heated up. You can use a skillet on the stove if you like, but we have a large pancake griddle that we just love to use. It makes them perfect every time. You can use butter if you'd like to grease the pan, but we just usually use a cooking spray. Make the pancakes as big as you'd like. Scoop that batter on the hot skillet. I have the temperature set to about 350 degrees. You know the pancakes are ready to turn when you start seeing bubbles pop on the top of the pancake batter. Flip the pancakes. I'm a little messy with my pancakes sometimes. It's easier to get them perfect if they're smaller. You can take a peek at the other side, and when it's golden brown, you know it's ready to take off. Plain pancakes are always good, but we love to make them with blueberries also. These are wild blueberries, so they're little, they're great for pancakes. Just add a few on the top right after you put the batter onto the griddle. Another hint is to add in cinnamon chips. We have a recipe for homemade cinnamon chips on our site. They are so good, and you can easily add them to this pancake batter just for an extra burst of cinnamon. These pancakes are delicious with classic butter, 100% maple syrup, so good. One of my favorite ways to have pancakes is to sprinkle brown sugar on top. A lot of you also love honey on top of your pancakes. Thanks for watching today. Be sure to use up your sourdough discard next time in these delicious pancakes. Your family will love you. Have a great day.